ChatGPT login, you said, told a mystery story. ChatGPT said, sure, here's a short mystery story for you. The Locked Room. Detective Aisha Khan arrived at the old manor just after dawn. The rain had stopped, but the air still smelled like secrets. Inside, the victim, Mr. Devraj Sen, a retired judge, lay lifeless in his study. The door had been locked from the inside and the only window was bolted shut. No sign of forced entry. A true locked room mystery. The family was shaken. His niece Rima swore she'd heard nothing. His butler, old Gopal, found the body when he brought the morning tea. No footprints, no weapon, no motive. Just a note on the desk. Justice is blind but not silent. Aisha scanned the room. Dust on the windowsill was undisturbed, but the bookshelf seemed slightly off. She pulled a book. Crime and Punishment. A soft click echoed. A hidden compartment. Inside, a small vial labeled belladonna poison, the quiet killer. Later that day, lab results confirmed the tea had been laced. Gopal insisted he hadn't made it. Rima had insisted on doing it that morning. When confronted, she broke down. The judge had once sentenced her father unfairly. This was her twisted justice. Case closed. But Aisha knew, every closed case leaves behind a whisper. Would you like a longer story or something with a twist ending? You said, okay, ChatGPT said, great. Would you like the next story to be spooky, more dramatic, or something with a clever twist at the end? You said, tell Netaji Subhas Chandra Bose story, ChatGPT said. Certainly. Here's a brief but powerful story about Netaji Subhas Chandra Bose, one of India's most iconic freedom fighters. The Fire of Freedom, the story of Netaji Subhas Chandra Bose. Subhas Chandra Bose was born on January 23, 1897 in Cuttack, Odisha, into a well-educated Bengali family. From a young age, he was brilliant, disciplined, and deeply patriotic. Though he passed the Indian Civil Services exam in England with flying colors, he resigned from the post before joining, stating, "I cannot serve the British who are oppressing my own people." He joined the Indian National Congress and quickly rose through the ranks. But his revolutionary ideas often clashed with Mahatma Gandhi's philosophy of nonviolence. Bose believed that freedom had to be fought for, not begged for. In 1941, under house arrest by the British, he made a daring escape from India, disguising himself and traveling across Afghanistan, Russia, and eventually to Germany. There and later in Japan, he sought help to build an army to fight the British, and he did. He formed the Indian National Army, INA, Azad Hind Fauj, with the slogan, "Give me blood and I will give you freedom." The INA fought alongside Japanese forces against the British in Burma and India. Though ultimately unsuccessful in militarily defeating the British, Bose's efforts inspired a wave of nationalism that shook the very foundations of British rule. Tragically, in August 1945, Bose was reportedly killed in a plane crash in Taiwan. Yet mystery surrounds his death even today. Some believe he survived and lived in secrecy. Regardless, his legacy lives on. Netaji remains a symbol of courage, sacrifice, and the belief that true freedom demands action, not just hope. Would you like a deeper look at any part of his journey, like his escape, the INA, or the mystery of his death? You said, how he fight ChatGPT said, Netaji Subhas Chandra Bose fought for India's freedom in a bold and unconventional way by organizing an army to fight the British with weapons, not just words. Here's how most Indian leaders followed Mahatma Gandhi's away from nonviolent protest. Bose believed that the British would never leave. This difference caused him to leave the Indian National Congress leadership. The Great Escape, 1941. Under British house arrest in Kolkata, Bose disguised himself as a Muslim insurance agent, sought support for India's away in the middle of the night, and traveled by road to Afghanistan, and then even started a radio channel, Azad Hind Radio, shocked the British to broadcast revolutionary messages to international support. But he soon realized better help might come from Japan, who was already fighting Britain in Asia. So he traveled to Hubby of the Indian National Army, INA, formed by Indian prisoners of war and civilians. He gave fiery speeches and inspired thousands with slogans like, "Give me blood and I will give you freedom," Jai Hind, which became a national slogan. 5. Fighting in Burma and India.